Well, I've gone and done it. With this, I've finished the Atelier Iris trilogy, a series of games I played informed by both the recent PS3 offerings, consisting mostly of girls being confused and entering into uncomfortable social situations, and its cousins Mana Khemia, consisting of school shenanigans and generally awesome gameplay. My hope was that it'd be more like the latter, concerned less with painfully derivative moe schlock and more with, being an actually playable RPG with a healthy dose of alchemic innovation. And I'm not at all disappointed. Gameplay-wise, it feels like Mana Khemia's test run, just without the strictures of its successor's academically diligent pacing. First off, you actually get to play as Iris. Yes, the Iris, or at least one of them, as they've got kind of a Link and Zelda self-repeating thing going on. She and her partner Edge, because he's so edgy, are members of the Raiders Guild, basically hands for hire, who explore the nearby Alterworlds and run errands for anyone willing to pay. And what are Alterworlds? Well, they're massive dungeons, accessed via the pink fog that might be in the forest, or behind this bookcase, or inside this storage shed. Yeah, in the shed. Once inside an Alterworld, the team has a limited amount of time to achieve their goals, after which they're ejected from the area whether they like it or not. Time extensions can be found in the field, and battles won't count against the clock if you wrap them up fast enough. Somewhere in these Alterworlds there are 8 gems, which have interesting reactions with the book Iris has been protecting since her childhood, but just as soon as you think you're getting into a serious chunk of plot, a little girl contracts you to help find her cat, all in the name of JRPG herodom. Also in the name of JRPG herodom, taking down huge freaking bosses in turn-based combat. The series staples like a time bar indicating attack sequence and recurring attacks are front and center, while the balance of the challenge is just where it needs to be. Difficult, but always fair. The margins for error are kind of small, and taking down the larger bosses requires abject exploitation of the burst system to power up attacks for a while, but you're given all the tools you need. This includes mana, which no longer facilitate alchemy as in the previous 2 games, but who can be used as strangely named blades to alter a character's playstyle, such as turning Edge here from a mech sword-wielding fighter into a kunai-wielding ninja to a great axe-wielding necromancer, each with their own special skills. We'll quickly learn that the lance-wielding bunny girl is significantly better if you give her a staff and turn her into a support unit. For its moment, Atelier Iris 3 was innovative and really set the groundwork for Mana Khemia, which I consider one of my favorite RPGs. Its new and interesting take on recipe acquisition, that Iris comes up with halves of ideas and then finds inspiration in the stuff around her, is certainly another good reason to keep your eyes peeled. But the very sandboxiness of the game seems to work against it a little bit, in that there's no real direction other than do quests, kill time, eventually a plot-related mission will show up. These plot-related missions are a special subquest of tasks and will prevent you from completing any quests while they're active. And you don't really get a choice about when to activate them. You just deal with it. It doesn't help that the city that you call home is a mess of bridges and waterways, making it a right pain to get from place to place. Unless you patronize some enterprising fairies who have started a water taxi service. Still, those are kind of piddly complaints in the face of what is otherwise a quality RPG. And heck, the sandboxiness might even work better for you if you're of that disposition. Now, if you'll excuse me, this punk neighbor kid needs a fish. Hero's day is never done.